Hey guys, 91 Extreme RT here with my thoughts on the upcoming Mists of Pandaria expansion for World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft for, I'd say from end of BC to about a month or so, 2 months into Cataclysm. And during that time that I played, um, I noticed a lot of things about the game and the company of Blizzard, because I've been playing Blizzard games since Diablo 1. And one thing I've noticed since Activision really took over is that they don't give a shit about their players. They don't give a shit about quality content, quality endgame, quality graphics, or quality customer service. All they care about is the dollar signs. And with that said, sure, just like Cataclysm, they're going to make the commercials and the ads look fucking excellent, but if they put 5% of as much effort into the game than making the expansion commercials and ads look the way they do, I mean, if they put that much more effort into the game than commercials, they would have a lot better game. But you know, their main goal is to hype it up and make it look so goddamn good, just like they did Cataclysm, but when it releases, it's a complete piece of shit. And at that point, they don't care because they already got your money from the expansion. So, with that said, I am not expecting a hell of a lot from Mists of Pandaria. People are going to play it, play the Panda class, realize that it's the same old stupid bullshit that Activision and Blizzard's been doing the last couple of years, and probably unsubscribe. And for the very few people that are actually going to like it, well, more power to you, I guess. If you like it, you like it. It's all personal preference. But, you know, if you look at the track record on Activision, everything they do is a copy and paste of the previous thing, just like all their Call of Duty games. Every Call of Duty game is a copy and paste of the previous game, just, you know, a slightly different reskin on it. Ultimately, it's the same stupid shit. And they release so many games, and just like World of Warcraft, they're, you know, pumping out the expansions pretty good just to, you know, pull in that extra money. So, I mean, that's all they care about. You know, once the game releases, expect it to be full of bugs because, God forbid, fucking Activision or Blizzard ever, you know, tests anything before they release it. I mean, it's not like Rift and Tryon Worlds where they actually beta test and test all their patches before they release it. Mists of Pandaria, yeah, they had a beta, but did they really fix anything? No. I mean, if the developers over there, I mean, if they spent more time actually testing and fixing the real problems in the game, they wouldn't have the issues they do with new patches and expansions. Because I remember when Cataclysm came out, it was fucking horrid. There was so much shit wrong with the game, and when I left World of Warcraft for Rift, I came back about 2 months ago, so I was gone for a good year and a half from World of Warcraft. When my friend used a Scroll of Resurrection, and I came back, and I still noticed that the same stupid shit was wrong since Cataclysm released. And it took them almost a year and a half, because they did end up fixing the Subtlety Rogue spec. It took them about a year and a half to fix it. So that pretty much tells you how much they really don't give a shit. I'm coming at this from a perspective and point of view of playing Rift and Tryon Worlds, and, you know, Tryon Worlds gives a shit about their game, actually. And when there's problems, they try to fix it that day or the following day. They don't, you know, bring down the servers once a week for who knows how long. I mean, sometimes it's 6 hours, sometimes it turns into 24 or 48 hours because they, you know, with the patches they release to fix bugs, they end up fucking up more shit than they do, you know, fixing. So, I mean, I've come to despise World of Warcraft and Blizzard. You know, it's not really Blizzard's fault because Blizzard North really doesn't exist anymore. And mostly Activision. On how they do business in the gaming world, and in my opinion, they're the worst fucking company there is. They don't make quality games. They only care about the dollar signs and don't give a shit about their fan base or community. All they care about is making something look good and releasing it, and after people already bought the copies, they don't give a shit about the players, and they pretty much forget about them until the next expansion. You know, then they try to bring all these incentives to bring them back and get a little more money, to get a little cash bomb. So, personally, if you like World of Warcraft, good for you, but don't have your hopes too high for any kind of quality content in the next upcoming expansion, which I believe is tonight at midnight. Tonight or tomorrow night, it's 25th, I believe. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to explain, and it's hard for people that have only played World of Warcraft to notice these things. But after you play a game like Rift, where Tryon Worlds, the creators of Rift, actually care about the community, are in constant contact with the community daily. When you come from a game like that, a AAA game, you know, with all the polished bells and whistles, then you go back and play World of Warcraft, you notice how bad World of Warcraft and Activision as a company is. You notice how shitty it is, and you want nothing to do with it. And that's kind of where I'm coming from. So yeah, that is that. For you guys looking forward to the expansion, well, you know, I wouldn't be too hopeful, because with the track record's pretty goddamn bad with Activision. And Activision Blizzard, or Black Division, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call the merging of the companies. So yeah, I mean, don't be surprised if the game releases and there's constant crashes and bugs for the first like 3 weeks, and you have more downtime than uptime on the servers, because you know they can't patch shit in a timely manner, because they really don't give a fuck, because they already got your money. So yeah, just heads up for you people, and well, if it comes out, and you paid money for it, you know, God forbid you paid money for a piece of shit, but if you paid money for it, hopefully it works out for you, but don't be surprised if you're not happy with the end result.